John, pre-season games can sometimes slightly disappoint, but how much did you enjoy this afternoon and ultimately notching up another win?
I'm more delighted with that retro samurai Accrington top that you've got on, Dan. It looks absolutely magnificent. No, I like to win games, so I was pleased that we got the goal at the end. I thought we were terrific first half, pressing, the passing that we did, we moved the ball quickly, we looked hungry to try and create chances, and I think we went in deserved leaders in the second half. In the first half, we knew they'd come back at us, and they did, and you know they've got some really good players. But we kept on plugging away till the end, and I think I don't think anyone can produce the win.
Taken very seriously by both teams, two very strong sides out there. Did that show in the quality that we saw?
I think so. It was some great football. I mean, their goal's probably one of the best goals you see here. I think Burnley scored one like that. I think Robbie Blake went to score one like that about 10 years ago. But no, it was a fantastic game of football. And, you know, just a pity that more didn't come out to see it because, you know, the people who were staying away for these games, they're missing absolute feasts, you know, last week and this week.
In terms of attacking threat, couple of home games, 7 goals scored. How much does that please you that you are posing so many threats?
Yeah, absolutely, it is vital that you start scoring goals and making chances. And you know, we won't get carried away with this, and you've got to realise that it's still a pre-season game. We hope we can transmit that form into the league games. Scoreline
aside, what do you take from this?
Well, the first exercise is a fitness exercise, so we got a lot of fitness out of it. You know, players have played longer. But the desire to win, that's what we have to take out of it, and we've got to keep doing it.
How far away are you from being ready for that first game, do you think?
I wish the season would start tomorrow, and I wish the transfer window would shut tomorrow. So.
In terms of transfer window, Caden Jackson, obviously everybody's still talking about him. Does every time he play well, it just add to the valuation?
Why wouldn't you talk about him? You know, the lad's gone up. I said 2 levels, I think he's gone up more than that. He was absolutely breathtaking today in the first half. And I just pray that we can keep on.
Lots of scouts here. I think they're getting their own section in the stand for watching him. We talked about this the other day. It's inevitable, isn't it, when someone does that well?
It's inevitable that people are going to look at them, but you know, people are going for terrific figures now. Caden's one of the top players in the lower leagues, and if he does go, it certainly won't be cheap.
And you said Championship Premier League the other day. Is he showing in these games against this standard of opposition that he makes light work of them?
Well, you've just seen it, you know, and their defenders must have been rubbing their hands when he went off because he's a threat to anybody, and he's a great lad as well, which he's grounded, he's level-headed, and he's not the one who'll kick up a fuss and try and go for penalties. He's a good lad.
Yeah, I guess if his character was different, it could cause a problem, the speculation.
Well, it could, but I think Caden knows that he's had his best year of improvement while he's been here, and hopefully that can continue. And then the world's his oyster, you know, if he can continue that. We're in talks about a new contract anyway, so if he can continue that, he could take us a long way.
Is that your dream scenario, not just to keep hold of him when the window closes, but to commit him and tie him down for a new contract?
Yeah, I think he deserves it as well.
Just in terms of the rest of the personnel, what more do you have to do in terms of strengthening? I know goalkeeper's been a long-standing one.
I've got to bring a keeper in, and I've got to bring in a striker. But you know, moves are a foot for that.
Is it a constant plate spinning exercise? Have you got to have 3 or 4 deals potentially in the offing?
Well, it's frustrating. I must have drew blanks left, right and centre. I've been on the phone probably about 60 hours this week, so gets you down a little bit.
Is it difficult when you're dealing with other clubs and they're looking to get their targets in before they let people
it's more frustrating because the bigger clubs want to look at them and they want to keep them round them, and you know they have their own agendas. But I just can't see the point of it, mate. But you know, if someone's going to go out, they may as well go out and integrate with us now. But listen, I can't govern what other people do.
You talk about integrating. You've not brought a huge number in. You've got a famously sort of close-knit dressing room. Has having a lot in for all of this pre-season helped knit them into the group?
It has, and I think you know, the one thing I said to our lads after the game, I said, "Didn't you can get any better than last year?" And they looked like, "Yeah, it looks a little bit better than last year." So we'll see.
You set the bar high last season, didn't you? Is that what you've got to do? Just keep trying to get better, even though you're going to be in a different division?
And we've got to be better. And we've got to go up believing we can win every game we play.
You're not going to be looking at 5th from bottom, are you? That's not how you operate.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I think the chairman might bite your hands off for it, like, but listen, we'll give it a good go and we'll enjoy it.
Have you given them the talk? If you don't want to win the league, go home now?
They've had the talk, and not necessarily that, but we've set realistic targets that we think we can achieve.
And do you get more confidence with every passing pre-season game when you play against this standard of opposition? Premier League last week, and you perform well as a group?
I never get carried away, but it's pleasing to see that, you know, we are gelling as a team again.
Is there a fear with pre-season sometimes? Because in the past you've had great ones and poor starts to the season, and then vice versa.
I don't see any correlation with me. I just want to win games.
Superstitious, you never?
No. I just like the way we're putting the effort in, and that's the main thing in pre-season games.